Video number 2, ladies and gentlemen, is going to use our second story problem about the waiter pouring glasses. So give me a second to type it up and then we will explore this one, okay? Alright, we have a waiter quickly pours 5 glasses of water. His boss noticed that the water levels in the glasses are all different levels. The glasses he poured had 8 ounces, 6 ounces, 5 ounces, 11 ounces, and 10 ounces of water in them. Okay, what we are going to be looking for and what we are going to try and find, we're going to try and find the mean. We are going to try and find the median. We're going to try and find the mode. And we are going to try and find the range. And when I say try and find, we are definitely going to find. Okay? So up first we have the mean. Now remember, the mean is the same as the average. Okay? And to find the average, we're going to add them all together and divide by the number of possibilities. So when we look at this, what we're going to do is we're going to add 8 plus 6 plus 5 plus 11 plus 10. See, 8, 6, 5, 11, 10. Add those all together. We got 8 plus, that's what, 14, plus 9, 5 is going to give you 19, plus 11 is going to give you 30, plus 10 is going to give you 40. So we have 40 total, and we're going to take that and we're going to divide by the number of numbers that we added. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to take 40 and divide by 5. And we're going to get blah, 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 0, blah, 8. So the average is going to be, the mean is going to be 8 ounces. Which means if you were to take and even all the water out, each cup would have 8 ounces of water in it. Okay, the median, remember, the median, think of the median as the middle value. Okay? So to find the middle value, we take all of our numbers and we line them up from least to greatest or greatest to least. It doesn't matter as long as you remember which way you do it and you do that the same way every time. So it's easier for me to count up than it is for me to count down. So I'm going to start counting up. And I'm going to look, and then my first number is 5. Then my second number is 6. Then my third number is 8. And then I have 10. And then I have 11. Okay? Now, which number's in the middle? Well, to figure that out, I'm going to cross out the top, the lowest, and the top, the second, and the second to the top. And what I have left is I have 8. So my mode, my median, the middle is 8. Now when I look at mode, again, I line up all the numbers, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, and which number is most frequent? Remember, mode is most frequent. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you notice, 5 is once, 6 is once, 8 is once, 10 is once, 11 is once. So boys and girls, there is no mode, okay, because all of the numbers are only represented once. You only see them once. Okay, now range, remember range is the max, the largest number, minus the minimum, the smallest number. So we're going to look, and conveniently we've already put them in order from least to greatest. So we're going to use that now. We're going to use that as our advantage, and we're going to find our maximum, which is 11, and we're going to subtract from 11 our minimum, which is 5, and what we're going to get is 11 minus 5. We're going to find out that our range is 6. Okay? So, looking back in review, mean and average are the same. To find the mean, we add up all our data points and divide by the number of numerals. Okay, so we added 8 plus 6 plus 5 plus 11 plus 10. We're going to divide that sum, which is 40, by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get 8. Median is the middle value. So we're going to put them in order from least to greatest or greatest to least. It doesn't matter as long as you have a system. Okay? Generally, we count from least to greatest. That's why I go from least to greatest. And then we're going to cross off the lowest and the highest, and then the second lowest and the second highest. And depending upon how many values, we're going to go until we have one all by itself. Now, boys and girls, if we had 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, okay, and I go whoop, 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 and then I have these two together, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add them together. 8 plus 7 is 15, and then I'm going to take 15 and divide it by 2, and then my median is going to be 7.5. Okay, so sometimes you have to do that. But in this case, it was just 8. Okay? Remember, mode, boys and girls, is the most frequent. So you have to figure out which number do you see more than once or the most number of times. In this case, we don't see any numbers more than once. So there is no mode. Okay, and I should put 0 instead of, now that looks like a stick man with crazy arms. Let's add some legs and some big clown feet or something. And maybe a clown hat. Hello, I'm a clown. Because I have 4 arms or something. That's what my clown says. And then finally we have range, which is the top number minus the lowest number. So 11 less 5, range is equal to 6. Alright, so that's it for video number 2. Video number 3 is all about practice. And we're just going to have your 3 story problems that I want you to find the mean for. That's all we want. Okay?